Sophomore guard Zach Frick gets Sparta rolling in this early independent clash against Hopatcong with his nifty move to the hoop, and Sparta leads 2-0 over the Chiefs. Hopatcong takes a 5-4 lead here on the old-fashioned three-point play as Matt Tobin takes it hard to the hoop. He draws the foul, then hits the freebie for the Chiefs. And the Chiefs get another three-point opportunity here as Dan Sullivan takes it to the hoop, and he's fouled as Hopatcong goes up 12-6 early over the Spartans. Sparta cuts into the Hopatcong lead here behind its defense as Zach Frick makes the steal, and he shows great body control as he goes glass, and Sparta trails 12-10. And the Spartans not to score at 12 after one quarter as Anthony DePalma taps in Zach Frick's miss as we head into the second quarter tie. Okay, second quarter action, and watch Chris McIlvain find Zach Frick, who buries the foul line jumper for Sparta, and the Spartans take a 14-12 lead over the Chiefs. But Hopatcong retakes the lead here as their stud Matt Tobin, who's closing in on 2,000 points, pulls up and drains the big three-pointer here from the top of the arc, and the Chiefs go up 15-14. And now watch McIlvain take it to the hoop as he hits the running one-hander, and he's fouled, and Sparta extends its lead to 23-15 over the Chiefs. Okay, Hopatcong stops the bleeding for a moment here as Matt Tobin loads up and cans the wide-open tray from the right wing, and Hopatcong trails 24-18. But Chris McIlvain has an answer for Sparta as he takes the kick out from Zach Frick, and he buries the three-pointer, and Sparta holds a 27-18 lead. Now watch Zach Frick do it again for Sparta with this great look to Nick DeSoma, who finishes, and Sparta takes a 33-20 lead at the half. Okay, third quarter we go, and watch this great ball movement by Sparta as the Spartans work the ball to Chris McIlvain, who is on fire from beyond the arc. He converts again as he pushes Sparta's lead to 38-20 as Sparta's in the middle of a 34-8 run. And McIlvain loads up once again from three-point land off the look from Nick DeSoma, and Sparta now is rolling 44-21 over the Chiefs. Zach Frick is a rising star in the area, folks. Watch the sophomore with a pretty move here to the hoop, and Sparta takes a 50-26 lead after three quarters. Hopatcong's still battling here. Watch Zach Smith drain the wide-open three-pointer for the Chiefs, but they still trail 50-29. And then Sparta caps its outstanding effort here as Derek Tappan scores as Sparta rolls to a 58-39 win over Hopatcong.
It was a great win. We saw that Mount Olive beat them by 34, and Ghost told us not to come out flat, and we just got a big win by 20.
You know, we knew coming into this game we had to, really play up. They're a good team. I'm really not sure what the record is, but I know, at 5-2, something like that coming into this game. They got, obviously one of the best players in the area, Matt Tobin. We knew we had to, shut him down and make sure, we took all the role players away, and I think we did that really well.
They play on that other side of the conference, so we don't get to see them often anymore. But when you come in with a player like Matt, every night, it's going to be a battle, and it was. I mean, I'm on edge all night because of how good he is, and knowing that we just came back from 18-point deficits and 14-point deficits, we knew anything could happen. So I'm happy the kids played consistent all night for 32 minutes.
This game was tied after one quarter, but Sparta's defense turned up the heat in the second quarter and took control of the game.
We just had our hands up, and we denied it in full court 12, and we got steals, and we turned into layups.
We just had to step it up. We were tied after the first quarter. We knew we had to go on our run, and we did just that. We knocked down shots. Defensively, we read passing lanes, got boards, and from there, we took it.
The other couple games we were playing a step behind, and this game we were on top of every ball. We got a lot of loose balls, and to the middle, we got a hand on all of them, and it really helped us out.
We talked about it in the locker room before the game. We wanted to get, easy looks tonight, and you really get a lot of easy looks off of steals. You could put shooters like Chris McIlvain on a wing and let Zach Frick attack and find him, and that's what happened tonight. We hit shots tonight, which makes a difference too. But we talked about getting our hands up in the passing lanes and jumping to the ball, and the kids did everything we asked of them tonight, and good things happened.
Zach Frick is just a sophomore, and he said he was fired up tonight to play against one of the best players around in Matt Tobin of Hopatcong.
I mean, he's a great player, but I've never played with him, only in summer league, but he's a great player, and yeah, it fired me up a little bit.
Zach's older brothers both played for me, and so he grew up watching Mike Tobin, and everybody knows of Matt Tobin, so I think that's got to be exciting for a young player to get out there and play a kid who's getting money to play college basketball, and we all know that doesn't happen too often up here. So our big fear was that he didn't get too caught up in that moment, and I think he did a good job of handling it. So he took his opportunities when they were there, and he made the most of them, and I thought he had a wonderful game.
The Sparta offense was clicking tonight, and it clicks when Chris McIlvain is able to hit from the perimeter.
It opens up a lot. If I'm knocking down shots, Zach could drive the lane and he could kick it out to me. If I'm making shots and he could drive too, it's going to be hard to stop. Same thing with Nick. If he's posting up and he can pass it out to me, it's going to be like one or the other. Who are they going to pick?
Chris is an outstanding shooter. We've talked about it before as coaches. Some of the better shooters ever come through here, he's going to be up there with them. When he's open and he's on, he's lights out. So, and he basically can go on runs by himself like he did tonight. But when we make sure we tell him that he can't get open by himself. He's got to use his teammates, and I thought he did a good job of that tonight.
In its last 2 games, Sparta had faced double-digit deficits and was able to make rallies tonight. They took control, and Coach Brian Brennan was very pleased about that.
The last 2 games, we were down big in both fourth quarters, and tonight, we wanted to come out positive, and we did. We wanted to go into the fourth quarter with the lead tonight, and we did. So all the credit to the kids for preparing for this game mentally and physically, and taking care of business when they had the opportunity to.
It's nice being able to play with the lead. Like you said, we haven't been able to do that too often lately. But when we can do that, that puts the other team on the heels, makes them, force things a little bit, which kind of plays in our hands, our trapping type of defense. And, we get the steals and we're able to finish the layups.
Sparta, after getting off to a little bit of a slow start, has been playing some great basketball. They won the J.P. Flynn tournament, and they beat a good Hopatcong team tonight.
I'm real happy with what we had, though. I think we can beat you from any angle. We got a big, tough part of our schedule coming up with Hopatcong on Wednesday and Jefferson on Friday. So hopefully we can play some good basketball for those games, too, and get a couple more wins.